Breaking news, Diddy has been found not guilty. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian. I spill pop culture tea videos every day. I am your new messy best friend, and I'm always giving you guys the latest in pop culture. I do 5 videos a day, every single day. So you will definitely get breaking news here like this. We have some major breaking Diddy news. The verdict is in and the people are going crazy. I have his reaction for you. I have his family's reaction for you. And I have the internet's reaction for you. So let's just get into it. Diddy has officially been found not guilty on 3 of the 5 counts, okay? They acquitted him of racketeering and sex trafficking of Cassie and sex trafficking of Jane, okay? He's only been convicted on counts 3 and 5, which are both transportation for the purpose of prostitution, aka the Mann Act. He faces a maximum sentence of 10 years for each of those counts. So basically, Sean Diddy Combs was acquitted of racketeering and sex trafficking charges on Wednesday and was found guilty on 2 lesser charges of transportation of former girlfriends for prostitution. The verdict is seen as a victory for Combs, who was cleared of the most serious charges against him. His defense team opted not to call witnesses before arresting. So after the news broke, they interviewed Cassie's attorney, and Doug Wigdor, the attorney representing Cassie Ventura, told reporters outside the courthouse
that again, that the jury has found him liable, or guilty of 2 federal crimes. She's happy that in November of 2023, she came forward and shined a light on this and brought other people forward who have various civil claims, and so we'll see what happens at the sentencing. Of course, we would have liked to have seen a conviction on the sex crimes in RICO, but we understand beyond a reasonable doubt is a high standard, and we're just pleased that he still faces substantial jail time.
His team is pleased that Combs has finally been held accountable. Quote, of course, we would have liked to have seen a conviction of the sex crimes and RICO, but we understand that, quote, beyond a reasonable doubt is a high standard. Wigdor said, we're just pleased he still faces substantial jail time. There has been a lot of supporters outside of the courthouse yelling free Puff. They've been celebrating.
Count 1, not guilty. Sex trafficking, not guilty. Transportation to prostitution, guilty.
Yeah, we expected that.
In the matter of U.S. versus Combs, count 1, not guilty.
Not guilty.
Sex trafficking of Cassandra Ventura, not guilty. Transportation for prostitution, guilty.
Combs family members, including his mom and Justin, they left without speaking to reporters, but the Combs family has rejoiced in the verdict. When asked how his father was feeling, Combs' son Christian said great, and his daughters added good, happy.
How are you guys feeling? Oh, look at the smile. Look at the smile. Smile, twins.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
As Comey explained, Combs could serve up to 20 years. The family's joy faded slightly, although they still looked happy as they left the court. Combs told loved ones, thank you, love you in court, as he was led away for at least a few more hours in custody. Now, the judge said that we're still not sure if they're going to be releasing him while they do his sentencing. That's the thing that's also causing quite the stir online. Combs reacted to the news. He fell to his knees praying while family applauds in the courthouse. Combs was on his knees in the courtroom with his head down in a chair, seemingly praying after avoiding life in prison on the highest charges in his case. His family stood in the background clapping and cheering. The defense attorneys hugged each other and Combs hugged lawyer Brian Steele. This is the picture of the moment that right before the verdict took place. They were disgusting, and they were talking, and they were allegedly praying, him and his legal team. Scene outside the courthouse, people, as you can see here, are celebrating. Everyone seems to be very excited. Combs faces up to 20 years in prison. The two charges Combs have been convicted of both carry a maximum of 10 years, depending on what the judge decides as a later sentencing. This is the thing that a lot of people are saying, that he could actually be released while they do the sentencing. But judges deciding that. So the court will be adjourned for the next few hours while John Aron considers the defense's argument that Combs should be released on bail. Subramanian asked the prosecution and Combs' defense attorney to submit letters about why they disagree with or support Combs being released on bail and sent home today. He could literally be sent home today. The defense asked judge to release Combs on bail. Defense attorney Mark Agnifilo asked judge whether Combs can be released in light of the fact that Mr. Combs is no longer charged with SCX trafficking. Agnifilo argued that Combs should be allowed to return to his home on Star Island in Miami Beach, Florida. Agnifilo said that since Combs is now acquitted on 1, 2, and 4 counts, he should be released on bail. So the internet is reacting. The most amazing part is how these things take 20 years before anyone talks and there's an arrest. It's amazing who you people choose as your idols. Did you not see him beat and drag that woman by her hair in the hotel video? So many people like the way he chants his adult nursery rhymes, so he must be innocent. It was the same with Michael Jackson. Disgusting verdict, half of the 15-year sentence. Then when he gets out, he can start all over again. Money talks. Just what we expected. Well, the circus is in town. I'm not sure about the point of the trial, since Taco is going to pardon him. Birds of the same feather flock together. Guilty of pimping. It's really sick that people are still behind him. Supporters prayed. Combs doesn't understand the meaning of loving a woman. Just like Epstein's first trial, if you have money, you get a slap on the wrist. If you don't, you go to prison. I pray the judge sees the mockery by the criminal and gives him the maximum allowed. Crazy, if I was Cassie, I'd leave the country. Diddy's boy's gonna be coming for her. You know it, and I know it. So sad. Free Diddy now. He can look on the bright side, as in prison he gets to have a freak off for free. He might not like having to play catcher though. Oh my Lord. So yeah, those are some of the reactions right now, but I'm definitely going to keep you guys updated with everything. This is definitely insane, but you know, most people saw this coming, that if you have money, if you have power, if you have connections, you know, it's what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to definitely keep you guys updated with everything, and this was probably the most serious video I've ever done. I didn't even do one damn joke, but you know, this was definitely not a funny thing. So anyways, love you all so much. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and make sure to follow for more updates, because now we're gonna have to see if he's going to get bail. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in my next video.